and you're watching NDTV Profit.
Hi, good afternoon. Markets holding steady, big rush in metals, and there is an optimism hope in the air. Afternoon, Prashant.
Namrata, not really giving up gains even though we're winding down the week. It's been a fantastic week. With me, Chandani is with us, head of equity at Taurus Mutual Fund. Mohit, welcome to the show. As always, Prashant this side. We've had a very nice rally, Mohit, and there seems to be reluctance to sell this market at any levels. You know, every time the market goes down 100, comes back right up on that day itself or the next day. What do you make of it? The strength, the persistent strength. Do you think there is more to come?
I think there is a little steam left in this rally. We might just have a few retracements here and there, but eventually I think we're going higher, probably closer to 33, 3400 even. Having said that, I would be in the short term a buy on dips kind of player. Longer term, it's too early to say whether the bottom is in place, whether this is a bear market rally or whether this is the start of a new bull market. So we're just going to take it very short term. If you remember the last time I was in a show, I did say that the markets are going to discount 6 months ahead. I suspect we're already beginning to see some of that. October numbers might be a lot better, and so we're beginning to see some of that already. So I think we've run too fast and too far. We need to retrace a little bit, hold our breath, catch our breath, and then move on again after that.
Mohit, afternoon. Namrata also joining in. Just on the point that you're saying that there's a bit more steam left in the market. So even if I just play for the near term till about 3,400, are you seeing genuine signs of fund buying taking place, which is the trigger for this market move? Because I want to distinguish between short covering, which has been seen widely globally as well as locally, and genuine fund buying.
Yeah, I think any rally is going to have multiple players coming in at different stages of the rally. You might have had short covering in the early stages. You also might have had a little bit of liquidity moving into some of these stocks. Those are all early stage moves in the rally. What happens later on is a lot of people, fund managers are under pressure to deploy when you see the markets move up 20%. And so that comes in the second layer, which is a lot of the fund managers, a lot of the institutions who all this time are sitting on the sidelines. Then they come in with some kind of liquidity. So we're going to see multiple layers, and once the short covering is done, which I suspect it's still not over, there are still a lot of people who are in disbelief of this rally and feel it's just going to reverse from that 3,100, 3,150 range, which is what we've been trading in, 2,500 to 3,150. So we're now going back to the upper end of that. There are a lot of people who feel we're going to reverse from there. I'm not sure what we will do once we get there, but I'm in the camp that we will go beyond that 3,150 this time. We've already tested it on 2 or 3 occasions. I think we're going to go beyond that this time. Having said that, I don't think we're going to go just blow through that without a little bit of a consolidation pattern.
Mohit, what are you picking up on steel stocks, particularly Tata Steel and Steel Authority of India?
Without getting into stock specifics, but we've obviously seen a decent offtake, especially January, February numbers have been good. Managements have been saying the right things in terms of outlook for steel. There was some report by a steel body which said demand is going to look better. Last time I was on a show, I had also said that the fiscal policies are going to result in some kind of demand for commodities. And I mean, I said even the last time that commodities are very cheap. You are going to see one of those spikes, and I don't think we are seeing that yet, so that spike is yet to come. You are going to see one of those spikes wherein suddenly there is a rush for the metals, but the capacities are not going to be able to keep up with it. So those price spikes are yet to come. Reason being because there have been a lot of capacity cutbacks. A lot of proposed capexes have been held back. And now suddenly when demand comes flowing in and your capacities haven't really gone anywhere, you're going to get into one of those spikes again. And that is yet to come, in my opinion.
Mohit, just on the capacity front, the reports doing the rounds, the Tata Steel sale, JSW Steel and the entire industry is back at full capacity after a 40% production cut. Now, is that good news saying, related to what you were just talking about, the demand revival and so forth? Or in some ways, it'll restrict the company's ability to reduce costs as well? Because if it's going to be full capacity, that means plants will be fully operational. They'll have to pay that much more. And that benefit or buffer they were getting on margins will not be there as well.
No, I think the margins are going to be determined by the prices they can command, which in turn will be a function of demand and therefore which trickles further back into the raw material prices. Iron ore, in our opinion, has more or less bottomed out. Prices will only go up. A lot of these commodities which are mined are usually the first leg of the rally in any commodity cycle. And it's only the steel makers who are more or less pass through or they kind of make a margin in between. They're the ones that get in on the second leg of the rally. So we still believe that we are still in the first leg of this commodity rally. Like I said, we might not go straight up. There are still a lot of disbelievers about this rally. There are still a lot of people who do not believe that the commodity cycle has bottomed out. We feel otherwise. We think the cycle has bottomed out. It's just a matter of now trying to get in at good prices where these stocks are concerned.
All right, fair enough, Mohit. Leave it at that. Thanks so much for coming in with your thoughts here on NDTV Profit. Thanks for watching.